I'm going to sort of start off by asking your thoughts right now of where we're at. Obviously, we're into our second week here in this tiered system that you have sort of outlined and that you have sort of implemented for the city and county of Honolulu. What have you been hearing, and what is your overall reaction to the numbers and just the overall reopening process that you have established?
You know, Ryan and Yunji, thanks for what you do on this program, really getting information out to all your viewers. And I want to say that we're really appreciative of the people of the city and county of Honolulu for what they've been doing since we reopened Oahu about 2 weeks ago, coming this Thursday. And the good news is because everyone has been practicing face coverings and physical distancing, washing hands and avoiding large crowds, we remain below 100 cases on a 7-day average and a positivity rate of less than 5%, meaning if we hold this until around October 24th, we can move into tier 2 and a lot more things can open, including things like gyms. You know, there's these issues that are out there that we can get to if we continue to be careful. Now, having said that, you know, if you read your paper today, the Honolulu Star Advertiser, there were 2 letters to the editor complaining about people in gatherings more than 5 on beaches this past weekend without wearing face coverings when they're close together. And under our order, if you're outdoors, if you're closer than 6 feet, you got to wear your face coverings. And this is, you know, something that is somewhat troubling. We cannot let our guard down if we want to get to tier 2, but we cannot let our guard down because this virus is out there everywhere. Our president got COVID-19 and it was spread to the top people in his staff at a Rose Garden ceremony announcing the nominee for the United States Supreme Court. It can hit at the highest levels and it can spread rapidly at the highest levels. It's a message and a lesson for all of us that we got to be really careful. We have to live with this virus. We're going to have to continue to live with this virus until there's a vaccine and at least 60 to 70% of the people of Oahu get vaccinated. That's a way down the road. So we can't go back to the old days. I wish we could. I wish we could all go back to where we were before this pandemic hit. We can't. We got to live with the virus. We got to be careful. We got to be patient. Otherwise, we won't get to tier 2, and we could be facing even going back the other way. You know, today there were 3 more deaths on Oahu. 3 more people died. Over 100 have died, most on Oahu. And of course, we have the tragic situation on the Big Island in our veterans home. So this is a virus that kills people, and we need to protect ourselves. And the other thing is there's morbidity to this virus. You may be young and healthy and get sick and think, I'm going to be okay and actually recover. But there's long-term consequences. You know, we hear about brain fog. We hear about impacts on breathing, long-term, impacts on your heart, long-term. So you may be healthy before you get it, and you may be somewhat healthy afterwards, but you could carry the consequences of this for the rest of your life. So we need to be careful. And so far, I think Oahu guys are doing what needs to be done to be below 100 cases in a 7-day average and below 5%, meaning we can move to tier 2. Today, my understanding on Oahu, there's going to be some redistribution of numbers, but on basic, we see another 90 cases.